Perfect. So today is the second portion of social media AI. Anyone was there last week on social media number one? I think I saw some of the familiar faces here. Okay, so today we are focusing on more of the content and the things we should do inside, because it doesn't matter how effort you put in there. If you do the wrong thing, it doesn't get anywhere. So you really have to know what you're doing there. Now, again, I'm going to come across that again one more time. It doesn't matter if you want to go and pick LinkedIn, Instagram, Facebook, all of them together. I don't recommend it. I suggest you to do one at a time and become a master of one, and then you can go move into the second one. I made that mistake. I have my posting on Facebook. I have my Facebook business. I have my Facebook community. I have my LinkedIn, Instagram, TikTok. I'm all over. Now I'm getting tired. So maybe I step back in one of them and focus on one or two. Please mute yourself. So this is a recorded session. All right, so let's start. Now, before we go further, just an announcement. Remember Monday morning at 9 a.m., we have role play session. It's open for everyone. You can come and learn more of the role play that is very much known in real estate. This is what you have to do. Also, this Wednesday on 25th October at 10 a.m., we have a special session. It is about door knocking. I get a lot of requests about door knocking. What should we do? What should we say? What time we should go there? And what should we leave at their door or hand out to them? So there are a lot of questions that I'm going to open up for a conversation. This is masterminding. I'm not a master of door knocking at all. I've done that many, many years, and I'm still doing it. And but there are always questions that the new members or new agents they're asking. So why not open up the platform and let's brainstorm and mastermind through that. Next week on 26th, we have our special guest coming, Stacy McWay, how to start 2024 strong. She was coach for many, many years with KW, and she has an amazing strategy of how to start. And she's very, very good for production. So I told her to join us, come and tell us what we should do from now. Now, of course, you can always go to my YouTube channel and pick any of the previous recorded webinar, and there are extra things that I put in there. Don't ask me how I manage my time, because somehow I do it. Now, if you stay till the end of this session, I'm going to give away this social media lead generation that I picked up from a site called The Close. I find it interesting, so I'm going to give it away to you guys. Now, always at the beginning of the webinars on Thursday, I have my 2 days reflection. So there are 4 strategies that would help us with our business as real estate agents. Number 1, focus on sales and marketing on a daily basis. Don't focus on doing your paperwork and coming to the office, chit chat with other agents, see what's happening, what's new. Maybe go see a builder that you can go and see a builder after hours, maybe, or focus on different areas than sales. Maybe 3-4 hours in the morning you should spend for generating leads and doing your marketing. Of course, marketing to create leads. Number 2 is focus on your product instead of price. You do not want to get a war. You do not want to get into and promoting your price. You want to do that for your product. So offer a unique product and no one can match it. If you go there and you play with your price, listen, Joe, James, Edward, Barbara, Jennifer, they're all saying they would cut their commission to 0.5%. So what is special about you? So just make sure you offer a very unique product. The product that people would love, the product that people would need to solve their problem. They have confidence in the product or services you offer, and they create operation systems. What do I mean by that? It means that you cannot wake up in the morning and guess, oh my God, what should I do next? You have to have a system that said, okay, every morning at between 9 to 12, I'm on the phone, or I'm visiting my prospect, or I'm door knocking, or I'm focusing on generating Google ads, those kind of things. So that's the system you follow every day, not waking up and saying, oh my goodness, what should I do next? And leverage finance to add to your revenue. By this, I mean, don't be afraid of spending a little bit of your income for if you need to put an ad or promote yourself through different media, with your flyer if you want to do that, your special business card, your coaching. These are all the important things that a little bit of the money that you make should come back to you in that regard. Now we're talking about maybe a good 10% of what you earn should come back to your operation. Okay, without further ado, let's start the posting in social media AI part 2. Now, last week, if you were here, you know that we covered some of the challenges we have. Creating diverse content in different areas, that's educational, entertaining, or inspirational, personal. Also, should we go with writing posts or should we put video all the time? What percentage of which? And be consistent is a big thing for real estate agents. We tend to get excited, just got into Instagram, putting 5 posts a day, and then the second day, the second week, or the third week, that comes to 0. That is changing your algorithm. All right. Some of the things you should not do, we covered a little bit of it last week. I have expanded a version of it. This is for Facebook, but that could also apply to some other platform as well. Facebook, I call it a jealous person, because anytime you are in Facebook, you are putting a referral or link to another page that would send people out of Facebook. Facebook doesn't like your post. So don't be surprised if your post is promoted to 0 people or 1 person. No one would see your post. The goal for Facebook is to make money. How they can make money is for you to stay there and see some of the advertising. And if there is no audience, everybody's left Facebook. Facebook doesn't like it, because their Facebook's clients would complain that, hey, no one stays here. Everybody's moving out of Facebook to somewhere else, to YouTube, for instance. There are a lot of agents doing me. I call it me syndrome. Is I am the best. I'm selling homes. Look, I put 20 homes. I posted for last 20 days, 20 homes. It's all about me. I can sell, sold, listing. So people are not there to listen, to buy and sell. People are there in social media to interact with you. Being inconsistent, that's very clear. Being boring, valueless. You go there, you have no hook into your post. Don't use a stock picture. Anytime you have a valuable posting, put your own picture, or picture of your family, picture of your pet, maybe someone that people can relate to you, and that post there. Don't mix the story with a call to action. You cannot put, hey, today is my birthday, my son's birthday, it was a great day. So you are kind of interactive. We had a wonderful day with all the kids came, and I love having family time together. By the way, if you want to buy a house, just call me. That's call to action, but in the wrong place. Don't do that. Don't just post blog, have live video. So anytime you have a live video, you get more score to Instagram or Facebook. So that will bring your audience higher. Flat intro version have a hook that speaks for itself. One word interaction versus interact and ask question. This is very straightforward. You go there, you see something nice, you just put like, or a thumb up, or a heart. That's not interacting with people. You go there, you see someone's pictures from Italy, you say, wow, beautiful pictures. Where did you take these pictures? So you're interacting. When that person's reacting back to you, oh, I was in Italy. Oh, really? How long did you stay in Italy? You have a conversation. So the conversation becomes interactive and goes up, and then it would start leaking to other connections that person has with you. Because Facebook see that, well, people get excited, you're all involved with this, that's good. And start promoting you to your audience person and the friends. So some of the tips here. An interesting story that start with pain solution. I have a solution for you. Remember, this is sales. So it's hard for people to have their house in the market and it doesn't sell. That's a pain. The best way, if you are selling your home among 5 others on your street, is to get massive exposure, etc., etc., etc. That is a solution. And I have that solution. So you are telling that by listing a house, this is the amount of exposure you offer to your listing or home sellers. This is the different ways that you do that. And that is a solution that's given to you by you. So that's very important. Have a focused core audience. You cannot say, you can of course say, but you're diluting what you do is, let me give you an example. I sell your cottage in North and Muskoka. I sell your condo here in downtown Toronto. By the way, if you want me to sell your place in London, Ontario, I can do that. Or I can even buy a place in Kingston for you. You're all over. You're tuning up to upgraders, you're tuning up to condo buyers, condo sellers, cottage buyers, you're all over. So focus in one area and focus in there so people can understand that that's your expertise and it would come to you. So don't dilute your effort there. I'm just muting something. Please mute yourself. All right. Don't do a call to action all the time. Sometimes use call to action in a soft ways, which is download for free. So don't always go, if you want to sell your home, call me. Sometimes you can sell, by the way, here is a manuscript or description of selling homes in 5 days using social media. So that is a call to action. They go one further step with you. Don't go online and sell, as we covered that already, but interact with people. Yes, you need to have patience. You have to be there for sometimes, and you have to document every steps you take. That's why you cannot be there today and disappear tomorrow. Have a hook. There are 4 different kinds of hook. One is call out. Stop paying rent. That's one of them. Curiosity, you're raising curiosity. Want to sell your home in 5 days in a busy spring market. So that is the second hook. Expectation, 5 tips to declutter your home to sell it faster. And value focus, learn how to buy a house in a great area. Now we have three pillars of content. Now, if each content has its own sub content, if you want to say that. So entertainment, education, and inspiration. So anything you create as a posting in social media should be within one of these three pillars. Now, looking at entertainment, we're talking about who you are, like your philosophy, your belief, and that doesn't need to be real estate. I believe that children's going to private school offers them a great extra benefits. Has nothing to do with real estate. That's why you put your picture, to connect people. People know that you're a human being. You're not there to sell. You want to interact. You're part of the community. Your lifestyle, same thing. Pain and tips. Now, CTA is call to action. So you don't need to put call to action if you're talking about your life philosophy or your lifestyle. But when it comes to pain and tips, well, my clients could not, my neighbors could not sell the house because they got expired. That is a pain. And you describe or you tell how you can do that in no time. At the end of the pain, you can say, by the way, if you're interested, you need more information, just connect back to me. So that's CTA, call to action. Now, when it comes to education, we have process, we have authority, and demystifying thoughts. And with three of them, you can have call to action because that's more straightforward. The process of home inspection. Authority is why you want a pre-mortgage approval. And demystifying thoughts is why winter is a great time to sell your home, because people think winter, only summer you can sell your home. Inspiration is testimonial. Call to action should be there. Question can be anything. You don't need to focus on real estate. Do you like to have a trip to Europe or to South America? This is a question. You can have two questions, for instance, every month. Personal experience and your story. And in your personal story, let's say you create three personal stories, one of them should tie to your real estate. For instance, how I manage my time as a real estate agent. So that's personal, but also tied to real estate. Now, this is a content creation for checkmark. So what you do with this chart, and at the end of this webinar, if you want to email me your email address, I can send this one to you, or maybe I can put it into the chat either ways. Okay, so what you do with this is you go through that 9 different version of content: personal lifestyle, philosophy, testimonial, questions, pain, demystify, authority, and process. And then you see which one would match either buying situations, selling, investing, etc. For instance, if you look at pain, let's say with investor, you can write how this person buy 4 homes and then he bankrupt. And then you come with your solution, of course. He should have done his due diligence. He should have checked the market. He should have checked the neighborhood. He should have checked the rent, everything. You can do the same thing with authority, with process, with personal philosophy, everything. So you have to check mark 30 of them for 30 days. So you have more than 30. So that would give you freedom to, if there is nothing that would matches your testimonial, for instance, with condo, you can do your testimonial for first-time buyer, for instance. But as long as you check mark 30 of them, that will take care of your month. Now, the chart you see on top right is where you actually type in your content. So content, if you keep it anywhere around, I would say 200 words to 500 words, that's a good number to have. So under personal philosophy and belief, there are 3 sections. So these are for 3 content you create. For lifestyle, 4 pieces we need. So if you go back to that chart, as long as you fill up this, let's say for personal, you write one about buying, you write one about sell, and you write one about condo. So you can put them right here, 1, 2, 3. If you want to have a conversion of video, that's okay as well. Now, the chart in the bottom, 30 days of content, is actually when you finish with the content writing. Then you come say, okay, today is Monday. So let me grab one story from my personal. So you come back here. Number 1, you copy this one. You go to your personal Facebook, put it there with your own picture. If you have a Facebook for business, some people they don't have, that's okay. And if you have a community with Facebook, which I strongly suggest you to do that, you post it in there as well. Instagram, now you see Instagram, you see LinkedIn, you see TikTok, you don't need to have this one completed. If you want to focus on Facebook, then forget about Instagram, LinkedIn, or TikTok. So you put your posting on Facebook personal and let's say community. Stay there until a few months passes, you get comfortable, you start interacting with people on your Facebook, then maybe you may want to add Instagram. So you can do that on Monday. I recommend you to do it every day. If you cannot do it, it's too tough for you, then do it every second day. So more regular you are, better chance you have to come up and people can see you. So start posting in other communities, Facebook, pick a few community Facebook site. For instance, where I live in Oakville, I have River Oak community Facebook. I go there and softly, without trying to sell anyone anything, just put different posting there smoothly. And I would grow with that Facebook community. Now, if you are in Mississauga, Scarborough, or anywhere you are, you can find those communities, join them. Interact with the members. If you go there, you see someone is having a birthday with a funny decoration, just interact with them. Don't say like, don't press on like or thumbs up, right? What a beautiful birthday. I'm sure you're proud of your daughter. Did you get a lot of people come to the birthday? So you ask a question. Always ask a question so you get interact. They respond back to you so you can respond back to them as well. Now, there is a site that I'm exploring. I'm not 100% there. That would help you with your scheduling. Is odoo.com. If you go there, they have a whole bunch of softwares. Now, if you subscribe in one of them, it's free. But if you want to have all of them, like they have CRM, they have marketing, they have advertising, they have a lot of different tools for you. If you want to get one of them, it's free. If you want to get more than one, then I think it's $26 a month. You can use an AI. If you are with LinkedIn, for instance, Engage AI would help you with your comments. So you see someone's posted there. All you do is move your mouse to the comment section, and Engage AI would ask you what kind of comment you want to put in there, friendly, professional, etc. And you just click, and the AI program would write it for you. And if you like it, you just hit yes. So you don't really need to read everything and start sitting and thinking what response should you put in that post. That makes your life much easier. We're all busy. Okay, so this is social media lead generation. I can, let me see if I can put a copy of the link into chat. Just bear with me. Okay, so I'm going to give you all of this. All right, so what you're going to see is I put a link. I created the chart for you as well. So the 2 charts I show you. I created for you, so it's a shareable link to my drive, as well as a link to this booklet. Go grab it, everybody. Okay, any question for me? Don't be quiet, just ask me a question. Okay, some of the things I knew is how often should we post? As much as you could, at least on the daily basis. If not, once every few days. If not, once a week at least. Everybody can do once a week, but be consistent. With social media to pick from, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, they are all good, but see which one matches your personality the most. For instance, Instagram is more of video. Video is very powerful. You can also put text there if you want to. You can post your blog. Facebook is more of balance with both of them. I see a lot of blog there, and I see videos as well. See which one would matches your personality the most. TikTok, you go, is almost all video. YouTube, same thing for YouTube. And LinkedIn is more intellectual part of it, so they expect you to have a picture with writing. So see which one would match your personality the most. And if there is any special style you should use, such as a reporter style, should I go to a restaurant and interview a restaurant owner in my community, or should I be more informative, or should I be very casual, take the camera here and there? Do whatever you think is correct for you, and that would work. That matches your personality as well. You cannot squeeze your personality to be someone else if you're not. So that is a question that you have to answer yourself. Any question for me? No, everyone's quiet. Okay, if there is no more question, just a reminder, let me just go back for those people who weren't here earlier. Okay, so don't forget on Monday, we have role play. Some people, they like role play. It's all free, it's open for everybody. There is, then we have next Wednesday, we have everything about door knocking. Or if you know someone, another agent's thinking about door knocking, this session is a mastermind. So we open the table and everybody can talk about door knocking. I'm going to be there. I'm the main lead there, and I would share my experience. I'm in real estate for the last 20 years, and I spend a lot of time on the street in the heat of summer, in the cold of winter, and in the middle of COVID, except the weeks that we have the red light. Any other time it was yellow or gray or whatever, I was door knocking, and I enjoyed because it was quiet. No agents on the street was doing what I was doing. So I went through a lot of experience with door knocking as well. Next week, Thursday, we have another webinar with Stacy McWay regarding how we can increase our production or have a strong foundation to start 2024. All right. So if there is no other question, then I can finish this session. No question? All right. It was a pleasure seeing all of you over. I hope you learned something good. Remember, thank you. Remember, you can always call me or text me if you have any question regarding production or anything within real estate. I will be more than happy to help all of you guys. And all the best, and see you next week.